how long have you known Brody and Jason and all the guys, the seniors on the team?
Oh, well, Brody and I, we've grown up our whole lives. I mean, we've known each other since the day we were born, I think. We were born in the same hospital and right next to each other, so we've been boys forever. Smitty and I, we came close going in maybe like our 6th or 7th grade year. We really got a lot closer over the years in high school and like having classes together and just basketball and football and overall. And then Bruce, when he came to Triton our sophomore year, I mean, I was kind of iffy. We didn't really get to know each other that much, but then our junior year, we really kicked a lot more, and like we just hung out and got real close over the past year.
Yeah, like how easy has it been to accept Bruce as part of like the group? Because everybody talks about how, I mean, even the Triton coach was like, well, he's such a great kid. And
yeah, he really is, though. I mean, when he first moved here, I was a little iffy. I didn't know the kid, though. But the more I got to know him and everything, he's an awesome kid. Like, I love him as a teammate, love him as a friend. And he just works so hard in basketball and with life, everything. And he really deserves everything that's coming his way.
Brody plays football, basketball, baseball. Jason plays football, basketball, baseball. You played football, basketball. Did you ever play a third sport?
I played track my sophomore year, but no, I don't know. Brody played a little golf, and then he switched to baseball last year.
Yeah.
So.
Have you and Brody and Jason always sort of basically like most of the same sports, or at least football and basketball?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could say that. We were always on the same basketball teams, and like we would AAU since we were 4th grade till 8th grade, I think, and then we played football and everything. We just grown up together. Brody and I have been a little closer without Smitty, but Smitty's he got it up there. He's grown with us the last couple of years.
I mean, do you feel like when you make it to your senior year, you're sort of like a survivor almost? Because I mean, a lot of kids play basketball when they're young, but not everybody plays all the way through their senior year in high school.
We were actually talking about it the other day, because like we were talking with all like my other friends that used to play in middle school. Like we had 10, 11 guys that were all solid that we were all talking about. Yeah, we're gonna play all high school. We're gonna play all 4 years and all that. But now it's only 3 of us, and like we still have like 3 or 4 that wish they would have played, and they wish they would have stuck with it, but I guess they just gave it up. And they do other sports. Like Casey Good, I was talking to him, like Drake Downs. They all miss it, and they regret it, but I guess, I don't know, Smitty and Brody and I just thought we'd always stick with it because we love this game.
I know your sister obviously was a softball player. Any other siblings who played sports?
No, I only have Ashley.
Ashley's your only sibling?
Yep.
Has sports always sort of run through your family, your parents,
Yeah,
grandparents?
my dad played football and basketball here up to his junior year. I don't know why he just decided to quit, and he said that's the biggest regret he's ever had, not playing sports his senior year. And my mom played a little softball, I think, but volleyball I think was her sport, but she didn't play very long.
Is it hard to sort of manage your time in terms of practicing for football and then practicing for basketball? I mean, you have 2 sports that you obviously are very dedicated to. Is it hard to sort of know which sports to spend most of your time with?
Not really. I mean, like my junior year after basketball ended, that whole summer and that whole thing, like all spring, like I was all about football. I was focused on working harder, getting bigger, and everything for football because that's what was the next sport coming up. And I felt like I accomplished my goals and everything in football my senior year, and then like going into basketball, I knew I had to work hard, and if I did, it'd pay off. And look at us now.
Is basketball shape different from football shape?
Yeah, I would say so. Basketball, I mean, it's tough. You gotta run a lot and stuff and line stuff and being inside, but football being outside and all the pads and the hitting and everything, it's a little more, like, you get more sore and wore out a little bit easier.
Is like what you do in the weight room different during the football season and during basketball season?
Yeah, we don't. Well, football, you lift mornings and you lift hard. But in basketball, we started lifting in the beginning of the year because Malcolm wanted to, and we would lift like lightly, like some light but more reps. But then we would stretch. Like in football, you don't stretch after you lift. So I'm like, because we didn't want to mess up any of the shots and all that. So it's a lot different, I would say.
How much chemistry is there between you and Brody from football, and how much does it like transfer from basketball? Where I mean, he always seemed to know where you were in football.
He did, yeah. We had a good connection. Like that's what I mean. Growing up for 18 years together, that's what you have because we've been boys our whole lives. And football field, that him quarterback and like maybe even receiver, we just knew where each other were and like how to get there. And like with the basketball court, like if he knows where I am and he